Well, good afternoon, and welcome to another edition of Davy's American Racing. I'm your host, Davy Munoz. We're going to give it a few more minutes before we actually get underway, get some people on here. I've got a young lady. She's she's kind of in the hallways. That's how they say it on radio or television, but she's actually in a vehicle. How can I tell? Because her whole body and the background is shaking. So I know she's in a vehicle. We'll bring her on in a little bit. It's a very, very special day for her. That's why I want to put her on for a little bit there so everybody can say something to you. But again, hey, like I said, give it a few more minutes for somebody else to come on here so we can get some comments going and get some other people going. Been a pretty good weekend so far. I know it was a busy one over the weekend for me over at Top Gun Drag Strip. I was there Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. Jacob Diaz, how you doing, buddy? Congratulations on another main event win for you, buddy. Friday night, we had our $5 garage night racing and test and tune. So we had about 150 plus cars there for our Friday night garage racing there. That started at 6 all the way to 11. So don't we go to 12, but we did it kind of short. We wanted to get that track prep for Saturday and Sunday. We had I don't want to say a traveling group, but a group from California, the Nostalgia, Northern Cal Nostalgia race cars were with us this weekend. We had about 10 of them. We were going to get more, but a lot of them could not afford the gas prices to get out here. They're over $6, $6.50 or more in California, where some of them are living. But we did get about 10 cars from the Nostalgia group. They were Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with us. They put on a great show. It just brought back memories from the 80s. Was the last time I actually got to see a drag race was back about 87 or 88, somewhere back there's the last time I actually saw a drag race. Of course, it was all the front engine jobs, dragsters. That was back in them days, and not too much longer after that, the rear engine jobs started coming out. But again, Friday was pretty good. Like I said, 150 cars on hand for our test and tune and our grudge night. And Saturday, we started at 9:30 with our regular Summit ET and no junior dragsters on Sunday. So we just had our own Summit cars there on Saturday for their round number 2, I believe it was, if I remember right. No, round number 3. That's right. Round number 3 for our Summit ET and junior dragsters. They did join us on Sunday, our junior dragsters. But on Saturday, our club was there racing along again with the NorCal Nostalgia cars. They were there. And they put on a good little show. Even though, like I said, we had about 10 cars. Friday night, some broke down. Saturday, some broke down, but they thrashed on them all night Saturday just about. But they all put on a good show on Sunday for their finals there. And it was awesome. I loved it. It was good. So our normal drag racing again. So it started at 9:30 Saturday morning, and I got done announcing, I would say about 4:30, 5 o'clock, if I remember right. Then Sunday, 9 o'clock in the morning till about 3 o'clock. So 3 days of racing. You know what it does with this old man's voice? It takes a lot out of me. Okay. Any other racing that was going on here in Nevada? Was blank this weekend. Let's see. The only close track was Susanville. So we'll get that in a little bit and cover what's happening on Susanville. Zoe, wouldn't you figure not that many people on right now, and it's on a special day for you too. Sorry about that, sweetie, but that's okay. We'll give it some more time before we bring you up here. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Well, hang on. Actually, I went fishing yesterday morning. I just had to get out to go fishing. I had a lot of hits on there. At least I found out where they're at right now, especially for the smallmouth. So wasn't going to go today because normally I like to prep up for the show. So I did it all night last night. I prepped for it because I knew I was going to go fishing today. So I decided about 2 o'clock this afternoon. Hey, Ron, how you doing, buddy? To go fishing. So I left the lake about 4:30, rushed home, got set up, and I almost put up there canceled until tomorrow night. But no more cancellations. Hopefully that I don't have to commit cancellations. But here we are. We're live right here in Fallon. Quite a few things coming up, first of all. Let me get some of this out of the way, especially this Saturday here in Fallon. It's Armed Forces Day here. Celebration for us will be at the Churchill County Fairgrounds this year. And for those of you who are listening that are not on the comment boxes, yes, I know there's people listening. Normally, we have this at the Fallon Convention Center, but the last 2 years, because of the pandemic and last year with it too, we did not have Armed Forces Day celebration. But we are back this Saturday, May the 21st, but we are at the Churchill County Fairgrounds this year, and we'll be doing it there. We're going to have special guest speaker, Sam Brown, running for U.S. Senate. And you can find a lot of his stuff on CaptainSamBrown.com. He'll be our special speaker for opening ceremonies, and then, of course, the MC and karaoke. Dude, me, I'll be the MC all day there. I'm going to bring my karaoke machine out there with me. Or not machine, the TV. I got that already set up. Plus, I'll be playing the music in between. We're going to have live music as well out there. We got Beauty and the Beats coming out. And Repeat Offenders will be with us on Saturday, the live band there. Not sure what time they're going to be starting. I imagine right around 12, then maybe 2 o'clock, I guess, for one of the two bands. And then we got a lot of other stuff planned, too. We got another very, very good friend of mine, another guest speaker, and our donkey. Yes, we're going to have a dunk tank as our own sheriff here in Fallon, Richard Hickox. He'll be out there as a guest speaker. And then right after that, we're going to put him in the dunk tank. And I'm going to buy as much as I can so I can dunk him. I tried to find a program that would say, there was a song that says, I shot the sheriff. I was going to dub over it and says, I dunked the sheriff. So but I couldn't find a program to do it. I'm sure there's one out there. I just didn't find it in time. But yeah, we'll have him out there as well. All active. Let's put, okay. Excuse me, let's back up. Arrive in your military uniform or show your military ID and receive a free lunch that day. Lunch starts after the official ceremonies. Up to 1,000 people we could feed if you are in uniform or ID card, and go from there. After we run out, all lunches will be $5 afterwards. Then we're going to have bounce housing, face painting, petting zoo, a lot of games for the kids, having a cornhole contest out there. I'm not sure what they're going to be winning. I forgot what they're going to win for that cornhole competition, whatever you want to put it. But again, this all starts at 10 a.m. Official opening at noon, and we'll go to whenever. We're going to have car shows out there, too. We got Rattlesnake Raceway. There's some of the race cars are coming out. We got some of the dragsters from Top Gun Drag Shipper coming out. We got some of our beautiful-looking custom jobs out here. Yeah, especially around from the Fallon area. There's a lot of the custom cars around there. And hopefully we got some rat rods to be able to come out there. If you got motorcycles you want to show. Oh, speaking of motorcycle, we're going to have a poker run as well. So if you want to find out more about that, pull up the Armed Forces Day celebration in Fallon, and you can find out more information about the poker run they have every year with this. But it's going to be great. It was good for me to be on the board this year, Armed Forces Day celebration. And then that's about it. And hopefully see everybody there. If you're going to be a vendor, there is a website that you can go to, FallonCommunity.com. And there will be some bars on the upper left there. Just click that 3 bars on, and then you're going to see vendors. Just click on vendors, and then you could add whatever type of vendor you are to this program. Of course, we're going to have the inside building there full of vendors, and then we're going to have vendors outside as well. We will have food there. I know we're going to have hot dogs and something else being out there. And I brought in a friend of mine. She called me last night. She has a steak truck, good steaks, hamburgers, and so everything else she's got on there. She'll be out there. And I got another guy with a Mexican truck, Mexican food out there. She's going to call me tonight so I can give her the information. So we'll have 3 different vendors out there for food, which is pretty cool. I get hungry. Okay, that should be it for that one there. And then, don't want to miss this one out. Coming up next month, June 9th and the 12th, It's the 12th annual Rockabilly Riot right here at Churchill County Fairgrounds. We held it there last year. That's how I come aboard. We're with Paul Sampson as his, how am I going to say it? I don't know. DJ, let's put it that way. His official DJ for all his events going on. Again, that's June 9th through the 12th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, how many of you hot rod guys out there actually watch a program called Full Custom Garage? I do, because I like the guy that's on there. Ian Russell himself will be here that weekend. He'll be taking pictures, autographs, and just all kinds of stories. I love this guy. When he builds a custom car or motorcycle or whatever he's going to build, no paperwork, no plans, no nothing. It's all up in here in his head that he'll use to build it with. Big old guy, nice and quiet. But once you get to talking on his program, he doesn't shut up. All he does is build a good car. So Ian Russell will be here from Full Custom Garage. Okay, what else? On-site pinstriping. I'm pretty sure the same guy's going to be back out there. They usually put him right in front of the stage where I'm at. He's really good. Okay, we'll have on-site tattooing inside the building that we're going to be using there in the fairgrounds there. We got the grass where the big bandstand is. We'll be using that. They'll be full of tattoo artists from all over the world, not just here locally. They'll be coming in from all over the world to show their talent off. We're going to have burnout contest, live music, hot rods, mostly rat rods. We'll have vendors and a lot more going on out there. Again, that's the 12th annual Rockabilly Riot, June 9th through the 12th. So more information, you can go to the website, and it's abepg.com. One more time, abepg.com for more information, or just get a hold of me right here on Facebook or give me a call. Okay, that does it for that one right there. And one more thing, I want to make sure we get out here. Hang on here. I had to make sure I get this text out. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, coming up June 4th and 5th, a couple of weeks from now, Saturday and Sunday, there in Lovelock, Nevada. Let's shine. It's the Lovelock Street Fever Show and Shine again, Saturday and Sunday, June 4th and 5th. I was with them last year as their DJ, playing all the music and kind of a big MC. They asked me to come back and do it all over again, because I guess I really impressed them. Everybody liked it. Met a lot of new guys out there, a lot of gals out there. They had just about everything out there. Custom cars, brand new cars, 2022 Corvettes were, or 20, yeah, there was a 22 Corvette out there last year. I asked them the prices. You don't even want to know what the price I paid for this. So again, that's in Lovelock, California, Lovelock, Nevada. Let's shine. Lovelock Street Fever Show and Shine, Saturday and Sunday, June the 4th and the 5th. I think I had too much sun right now. Still a little warm from this afternoon. Okay, did I miss anything? No, that should be it for all that. But again, hope to see a lot of you Armed Forces Day here Saturday at the fairgrounds. All right, let's get into what this program is all about. I don't have much to report from the national racing, but got to go to NASCAR. Got a lot of people ask me questions about it all the time, so I start off with NASCAR all the time. So they were in Kansas Speedway over the weekend on Sunday. I didn't get to watch it. What was I doing Sunday? Oh, the drag strip all day. That's why I didn't get to watch it. My mind is gone, and it's only Wednesday. Or as you can tell, Monday blues, Tuesday taco, loose Wednesdays, and now it's no shave Wednesdays. Haven't shaved since Friday, but that's okay. All right, back to Kansas Speedway. Kurt Busch earns his first win for 2022. Second was Kyle Larson. Kyle Busch. Oh, God. Kurt Busch and Kyle Busch. Oh, well. Then it gets better. Denny Hamlin. Christopher Bell was fifth. Martin Truex was 6th. I'll go to the 10th. Ross Chastain. Martin Truex Jr. was 6th. I'm sorry. Ross Chastain was 7th. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. was 8th. Alex Bowman 9th. And 10th. Are you kidding me? Bubba Wallace finally finished in the top 10. Man, we better call the press, television stations, everything, everybody. I just can tell you he's not my favorite driver. Oh, man, that's a surprise right there. But that's it in NASCAR. Of course, we were over the weekend. We were at Top Gun Drag Strip for our finals on Saturday. We're going to start out with our sportsmen's division. Walt Stacy on the finals took on Glenn Reeves at the end. Our champion was Walt Stacy, so Glenn Reeves, our runner-up. In our pro division, Mason Marlin and Tom Bayer took on each other. At the end, it was Mason Marlin. And I've been saying this all weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, as many times as I could. Mason, if you're out there listening, congratulations, buddy. On Thursday night, Mason graduated from the University of Nevada, Reno. So he's a graduate now. What do you do when you graduate? You go drag racing the following day. I was talking to him at the track. I said, what'd you guys do Thursday night? We partied. So that's what they did again. Mason, our champion. And again, congratulations there, Marlon. All right, Super Stocks. Let's see. Dennis Sato took on Glenn Sherrill-Holt. At the end, our champion was Dennis Sato. Good job, Dennis. That car is for sale. Anybody wants a Super Pro stock, let me know. And I'll get to hold of Dennis right there. In fact, we had quite a few cars out there this weekend that are for sale. And that was our Super Pro. Okay, let's go over to our motorcycles. Get rid of a couple pages here. I don't need them. I don't need those ones there. Okay, motorcycles. Talk about our motorcycles here at Top Gun Drag Strip. They were telling me for a long time they only had 2 motorcycles showing up all the time. Since then, this class has built up to about 12 to 15 bikes now, and there's more bikes that are being built to come out to Top Gun Drag Strip to race with our motorcycles. But at semis were Mike Downs and Tommy Brown, and our champion Tommy Brown. So congratulations, Tommy, on the championship. That was Saturday, and then Sunday at Top Gun Drag Strip. I remember that commercial. Sunday, Fremont, California, drag racing, or Baylands drag racing. All right, with our sportsmen's, it was Walt Stacy against Glenn Reeves, and Walt Stacy picking up the sportsman. So it makes 2 wins for Walt Stacy on this weekend at Top Gun Drag Strip. And let's go to our pros. Mason Marlin, again, taking on Tom Bayer. 2 days in a row. Of course, it was Mason Marlin taking up a championship. That makes 2 for him over the weekend. Our Super Pros, Dennis Sato taking on Glenn Sherrill-Holt. Because Dennis Sato making it 2 in a row over the weekend. Motorcycles. I got to make sure this is the right weekend. Yeah, this is Sundays. Tommy Brown, another championship for Tommy. That time he took on Mike Downs. And then again, our motorcycle. Well, no. Did I get everybody? Oh, we had a jackpot. On Saturday, we had a jackpot too. Jamie West picked up the jackpot. What that is, bring up $20. And as many cars came up, forgot one of the drivers put up an extra $200 for the jackpot on Saturday. So Jamie West picked up the win on Saturday. It's $540 for a jackpot. And that's about it from Top Gun. Let me go. We'll be back racing in June at Top Gun. Friday the 10th, the 11th, and the 12th. Big weekend, especially for this announcer. It's the busiest weekend for announcing and racing here in Nevada, even on the West Coast, California, Oregon, Washington, Utah, you name it. Friday, it's TNT, daytime only. That starts at 10 a.m. And then we're going to be joined with the West Coast Supergas Association. They always bring a lot of cars when they show up to this weekend here. That'll be on Saturday. And we'll go from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday or Friday. Sorry about that, Friday. Then Saturday, the 11th, it's our NHRA National Open for our Division 7, for the NHRA Division 7 here at Top Gun Drag Race Junior Drag Division, Divisional 2. Plus our Summit, ET, and Junior Drag round number 5. And again, Saturday with our West Coast Supergas Association. And racing starts at 8 p.m. We'll come back Sunday for the same show, but different type of a show. NHRA National Open for Sunday. Again, Junior Drag Divisional. We'll probably get about 30 of these Junior Drag kids out there or more. And then Summit ET Junior Drag round number 6 as well on Sunday, on Saturday and Sunday racing both days. We'll start at 10 a.m. Now, last year, they didn't tell me this. I think they had a reason why they didn't tell me this. Of course, Friday night, Friday started at 10 to about 5. Then Saturday night, or Saturday morning, we started at 8 in the morning, 8 or 8:30, I can't remember what it was, and didn't get done till about 9 o'clock at night. You want to talk about a sore throat and a very tired announcer? Yeah, that was a lot of announcing from that time. Then Sunday, 8 o'clock to about 6 o'clock on Sunday. So that's a lot of racing there. Again, that's June 10th, 11th, and the 12th. So you want to mark your calendars for the national, our NHRA National Open here, Saturday and Sunday. There'll probably be over 400 to 500 cars and trailers in the pits alone. So it'll be a good weekend to come on out. And then Saturday the 25th, still in June, be our Saturday $5 Grudge Racing and TNT, and that'll start at 6 p.m. And that about does it there. Who keeps texting me here? I'm just going to go ahead at the restaurant. Oh, my brother. I got to text him later. Okay. Jeff Toto, how you doing, buddy? I'm sorry I didn't see you guys on here. Oh, nice hat, yeah. That's right, Jeff, you work there. Hey, Dal, how you doing, buddy? Oh, you're back on. Hi. You can hear me, but I can't hear you yet. So let me get done with some of our local racing. Dan McGee. Yes, Dan, on Saturday, we've got some custom cars coming out. Hopefully some rat rods. Race cars from Rattlesnake Race will be with us, and some race track cars from Top Gun will be with us as well, plus whoever else shows up, motorcycles, whatever. But we don't want a whole bunch. As long as we get something we can put in the inside there where we're going to be to keep people entertained, because I love car shows regardless. But yeah, that'll be Saturday for our Armed Forces Day. Are you coming out, Dan? I hope. Get a free lunch. Okay. Let's go to, let's start in California as always. Let's go to Bakersfield Speedway on Saturday night. They had a great field. They had the United States Auto Club and CRA Sprints. That's USAC CRA Sprints non-wing 410s. They had 22 cars, which is pretty good for this association that's been around for many, many years. At one time, it was just a California Racing Association sprint cars, but USAC decided, let's get together and put these cars together. And on the travel, they do California, Arizona, and other different tracks. They travel all over the world. So they had 22 cars at Bakersfield on Saturday night. Cody Williams picking up the main event. Matt Mitchell was second. Kyle Edwards was third. Fourth was Logan Williams. And fifth was Eddie Tafoya. Like I said, 22 cars qualified, and Logan Williams finishing fourth in the main was quick qualifier that night. Also, the California Light and Sprints, when I went to the pages where all these are at, they were still pending. So let's just move over to the hobby stocks from Saturday night at Bakersfield Speedway. They had 18 hobby stocks out there. Ricky Childress Jr. picking up the main event. Kobe Quinton was second. Dakota Brown was third. Brooke Simmental. All right, Brooke was third. And my good friend Carl Nolan was fifth. All right, that's Bakersfield Speedway. Let's go to Northern California, up there in Susanville, California. Diamond Mountain Speedway. They had quite a few cars out there for Saturday night. IMCA Modifieds, they had 19 cars. The reason I say that so loudly, I'll tell you why in a little bit. Picking up the main event, Riley Simmons. I think that's his second or third main event out there. And then Sean Attenstead, our own Fernley, Nevada driver, was second. Gene Kay, also out of Nevada, third. Chris Neiman out of Reno. And Cole Jones, also out of Nevada. So California, and then the rest were all from Nevada with the IMCA modified main event. All right, let's move over to the IMCA Northern Sport Mods. They had 10 cars there. Keith Folks was main event winner. Tyler Roger was second. Shannon Neiman was third. Colton Chu was fourth. And Robert Wharf was fifth. Dwarf Cars. I didn't get a listing from them. So sorry about that, Dwarf Cars. Mini Stocks. Nick Brauscher, main event winner. Susie Schmidt out of Reno in second. Jeff Tuttle, Reno. Anthony Hovland was fourth. And Matt Canada was fifth. Street Stocks. Jacob Diaz, which is on right here, listening in. Congratulations again, Jacob, for a main event. And my good long-time buddy, I met him when he was about 16 years old. From San Jose, California. Well, he was racing at the fairgrounds there in San Jose. Robert Miller was second. Roy Sketz was third. Fourth was Carl Barlow. Fifth was Craig Neiman. All right, IMCA Stocks. They had 10 cars there. And Fallon's own Jesse Gonzalez picking up the main event. I think that's his second out there. Rusty McMillan was second. I think that's his second time he finished in second behind Jesse. Then Richard Longacre was third. Terry Kennemore was fourth, and Jason Emmett was fifth. All right. Keller Auto Speedway in Hanford, California, formerly King Speedway. They had a lot of sprint cars. They probably had about 60 wing sprint cars, 360s and 410s out there. So that would have been a good show to see with nothing but sprint cars. All right, let's start off with the King of Thunder Wing 360 sprint cars. They had 24 cars there with them. Shane Golobic, second generation driver, picking up the main event and quick qualifier. Justin Sanders, second. That would have been a good, in fact, these top five guys, that would have been a damn good main event to watch with Shane Golobic, Justin Sanders finishing second. Then third was JD Neto. Fourth was Dominic Salzi. Fifth was Chase Johnson. Like, hey, those five guys right there can put your own main event right there on, and any one of those top five guys would have won the main event. But it's our Shane Golobic picking up the main with quick qualifier that night. All right, let's go to King of the West with 24 cars in the main event. See, Dominic finished fourth with the 360s. And the 410s, Dominic Salzi picking up the main event. Kobe Copeland was second. JD Neto was third. He finished third in the 360, so third and third. And then it was Michael Facento was fourth. Caleb Henry was fifth. And not in the top five, but quick qualifier, that was Kerry Madison. Now, Dominic, DJ, Mitchell, all three of those guys all grew up with each other running. They started running the go-karts out there in Visalia, California, or wherever they could. And that's how all three of those guys got together. There's one more, and I forgot who it was, but when I was on with ESPN Radio, back in the days when I first got to King Speedway, now Keller Automotive Speedway, on radio there, we had all four of those kids on there. I'll tell you, we had a blast when they were with us on ESPN Radio. That was pretty cool to have them all. And look where they're at now. Dominic's got a Outlaw win. JD Nettles has one. Michael Facento, I believe, has one as well. And, of course, everybody knows who Kerry Madison is. So that is Keller Auto Speedway on Saturday night. All right, let's go to Madera Speedway Asphalt Racing. Yeah, the Vukovic Classic out there was one of my favorite races to be able to announce when I was there with Kenny Shepard there at Madera Speedway. Problem is, with the super modifieds and the wing sprint cars, we race them, or they're still racing them together. It used to be a good field. Now it's starting to break down because these cars cost too much to build, especially with the super modifieds. And that's why, but they still hold the Vukovich Classic because Vukovich means a lot to Madera Speedway and to the town of Madera, the Vukovich family. All right, let's go to the 360 Super Modifieds and 410 Supers racing together with each other. They had only 8 cars, but it was a good race. I watched it on film here yesterday or last night. Yeah, and 2 of my oldest friends were racing in it. First of all, Austin Carter picking up that main event. Justin Kawahata was second. Mark Sargent was third, and Mike Sargent was fourth. Oh, man, I would have loved there just to watch those 2 guys or 2 brothers race against each other again. Let's see, then it was Adam Carter, 5th. Tim Skoglund was 6th, but he led most of that main event and got himself turned around all by himself. He finished 6th, and then Fred Guthmiller was 7th, and our own Nevada, Alan Beck. Alan loves racing Madera Speedway. He's out of here, out of Dayton, Nevada. He'll drive all their time when they have the sprint cars and super modifieds out there. So my hat's off to Alan for that long trip all the time. But again, Mark and Mike Sargent, wow, it would have been more than money just to watch that main event right there. All right, they had legends, big car field of legends with 29 cars qualifying with the legends at Madera Speedway on Saturday night. Mirandon Rasbarsky main event. Sean, I'm going to spell it, Hingoraini. I don't want to mispronounce it. Jordan Holloway was 3rd, Cody Brown was 4th, and Nick Halen was 5th. On their own, Madera Hobby Stocks was 7th. Haley Bug picking up the main event. And Steve Schermerhorn was 2nd. Manny Gonzalez 3rd. Dottie Large Jr., another name that goes back many, many years with his dad and the family Large name at Madera Speedway. It was Casey Phillips was 5th. 6th with Tyler Holden, and 7th, Ivan Scorser. And the Madera Mini Stocks was 6th. Danny Mayrick, Nick Thompson, Kevin Thompson, and then Marty Marker. And down the road, somebody told me Kevin had a bad crash there, but he's doing okay. I didn't get the full thing out of it, but I kind of threw it a grapevine that I heard that. But glad he's doing okay, Kevin Thompson. All right. Friday night, California, Ocean Speedway in Watsonville, California. Ooh, this is what I was talking about with the modifieds earlier. That's why I jumped out 19 cars at Susanville. This field of IMCA modifieds at Ocean Speedway used to have at least 20 cars or more. I don't know what's going on, but they only had 5 on Friday night. And I sure it has nothing to do with the promoters. But I don't want to get into it. All right, Bobby Hogue the 4th, picking up the main event. Both Bobby Hogue and second place finisher Jim Pettit. Long. Did I say long time friends? As well as Jim second, as well as Cody Burke, longtime friend, was 3rd. J.C. Elrod was 4th, and then Raymond Kelson Jr., another longtime friend, and the family named Kelson at Ocean Speedway for many years. Hobby Stock was 7. Adrian Frost picking up the main event. Joe Wallaby was 2nd. Norm Ayers was 3rd. Nick Santani was 4th. Shane Freeman was 5th. Dan Fassler was 6th. And Brody Mueller was 5th. With the 4 bangers, 13 cars. Tony Gilo was 1st. Kenny Stroglos was 2nd. Ryan McKeelan was 3rd, and Jason Lazzarani was 4th, and Bill Bridgely was 5th. Police and Pursuit. Roy Elder picking up the main event. Jackie Young 2nd. John Holman was 3rd. Devin Elliott was 4th, and Hunter Guthrie was 5th. Western Midgets, an association, just got picked up a couple of years ago, I think it is, or they've probably been around for a while, but field is getting bigger and bigger with the Western Midgets. Brian Bell was the main event winner. Nate Hyatt was 2nd. Kyle Howes was 3rd. Blake Bauer was 4th, and Caleb Demon was 5th. And that was from Ocean Speedway there in Watsonville, California. And that's about all the coverage I've got for all the national and our local racing. Of course, Nevada had no racing. We're the only ones racing this week. Ken Newberry, how you doing, buddy? Shelby, okay, headed to Bakerfield next week. If anyone needs something, are you guys racing there or going there for something, Shelby? Let me know. Donald Cheers on here. What's up, buddy? Dan McGee. Okay, we got Dan McGee coming on there. All right. I'm not going to stay on here too long, but I am going to bring a young lady on there. It's a very, very special day for her, so I'm going to bring her on. Zoe Zandoval. Zoe, how are you, sweetie?
Good.
Oh, let me turn down my headset here. Okay, there we go. Hi. I've been telling everybody it's a very, very special day for you, which it is. So everybody on the comment section, I want you to get on that comment section and say happy birthday to Zoe. Everybody put a comment on there. Once I get going. So Zoe, 22 years old now. You know what? It just seems like you just had your 21st birthday. But happy birthday.
Thank you, Davey.
That's good. So if anybody knows Zoe, she is Miss Merced Speedway. And talking about Merced Speedway, what is happening there this weekend?
Well, we're having a race this weekend at Merced Speedway. We're having a hobby stocks mini late models and minis and another sprint cars race. And then also it's at 7 p.m. and race is pits open at 2 and grandstands open at 5.
Cool. That's good. Busy weekend there at Merced Speedway.
Yeah.
They're all having a great time over there. Every time they're racing there, and you get out there and you get to have your picture photo taken with a lot of the winners and your favorite drivers all out. You've got to probably have at least 30 favorite drivers out there. One of them I know is your cousin.
At least I have 2 favorite hobby stock drivers.
Well, your family goes a long way with Merced Speedway. When are you going to start racing? If you plan on it, you got to keep that last name going at Merced Speedway.
I know on my mom's side of the family, I have to keep up with Shelton's racing, but however, my cousins will be out there this weekend.
Oh, that's good. We got to put you in maybe even a mini stock or something.
I did have a mini stock, but not anymore.
Oh, it went down the road, huh?
Yeah.
What happened? It get mad at you and left, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I don't want to be on here too long tonight. I got a lot of things I have to do to get ready for this weekend with our ceremonies here for Armed Forces Day. So I got a lot of paperwork I got to fill out and get all my music ready, and probably go back there and I start cleaning up the place where the grandstand's there and the stage and everything. So again, happy birthday, sweetie.
Thank you.
That was awesome. Okay. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I know it's going to be a short show. I'm on for 40 minutes, but I've got a lot to do over the weekend here coming up. So plus a lot of other stuff coming up. Going to start talking about Cedarville, California coming up at the end of June there. We're back with the Gordy Russell Memorial Race there at Cedarville, California on the fairgrounds there. There'll be a Saturday night. I believe Friday night we're going to have a practice and may have something else lined up on Friday for practice and something else. I know Jacob Diaz, you guys coming, Jacob? You and your dad and the rest of the family to Cedarville, Cedarville, California. Actually, it's blink your eyes and you went through town already. That's how small that town is, but grandstands will be full. And I got to say this every time. Gordy Russell has been to 2 different racetracks before we went to Cedarville, California. Reason there because Gordy's dad raced there, built the track. So that's why Gordy Jr. put that race in his dad's memorial race there at Cedarville, California. So it's been a big, big race there every year. They only get 1 race a year there. The grandstands are packed, and I mean packed, from all over Northern California coming in. We got drivers from Southern California, Central Valley, California, Northern California, Oregon, Nevada. I think some of the guys from Utah, and maybe Idaho that will be coming in too, especially with the Pro Stocks. So we're going to have Pro Stocks, IMCA Modifieds, IMCA stock cars. Of course, our hobby stocks will be with us, and I forgot some of the other classes are going to be with us this year as well, because normally it's just the Pro Stocks and hobby stocks. But they decided to add some more divisions to this. That way, all the fans up there can really, really see what racing is all about, especially with the modifieds, and now all the car counts that they're getting with the IMCA stocks. So again, with the IMCA modifieds, a lot of it is confirmed from the Southern boys, Central Valley, Northern California, a lot here from Nevada, even with the IMCA stocks that all confirm again from California, Oregon, and Nevada coming in for this race. So it's going to be a big, big race there as well. So we'll have more on that coming up. Let's see anybody else. The big few. Kenny, how you doing, buddy? Okay, that's about it. Okay, hope to see a lot of you in this area. I don't expect you to drive from California, but it'd be nice to come out this weekend for our Armed Forces celebration at the fairgrounds this Saturday. I'll be easy to find. I'll be up on stage. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in again, and we'll see you next Saturday with a full program next Saturday. And like I said, I got to get some of these drivers on here, especially the drivers that'll be going to Cedarville, California, and some of the promoters that we're going to be putting it on with down there. We're going to have them on radio so we can start talking about it. But again, we'll see you down the road next Wednesday, 6 p.m. And if you're going to a racetrack, be careful. And as always, God bless. All right, everybody, take care.